I'm gonna do a quick makeover real quick just on myself. Just so you know, a lot of people have different looks, so this may not work for you, but if you want to try what I'm doing on my face and it may look great with yours, it's just completely depends because everybody's different. Okay, so and they're all natural products. Remember, nature'sknockout.com is what we're about. So we've got Primetime Foundation Primer, and that's what I've already got on. This will just help your foundation last. And then I'm gonna put the Almay Pureblends. I don't know if you can see that. Almay Pureblends. This color's the Buff. So I'm just going to hurry and apply that. I've just got a little sponge and I'll just apply that real quick. And some people do foundation before or after concealer. It just depends on who you are. So it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of a personal preference. I actually usually do my concealer first, but I forgot this time. So I'll just hurry and do my foundation. And then my concealer. So the concealer I'm going to put on is Zuzu Luxe, and I've got two different colors. I've got C3 and C10. One's darker, one's lighter. It's really nice to put a lighter tone under your eyes, and for me, I've got dark under eyes. I don't know if you can see those, but so put a lighter shade under your eyes. You want to blend it, so you don't want it to be obviously lighter. It'll just kind of make it more youthful. So I do that, and I would apply it with a brush. I've just got a little concealer brush. You can get cheap ones in a lot of cosmetic places. I would just recommend using a brush. And then I'm gonna take, so I've got my foundation, my concealer. I'm gonna take Senna's. This is their color trio. It's just a bronzer. Take my brush. It's got 3 different shades, and I'm just gonna rub that and give myself some bronzy color. I like the bronze color on my face. I kind of like it on the buds of my cheeks a little bit. Something I like to do after I put my my bronzer on is I take a little light. This one's a little bit lighter than I usually have. I usually take like a color of my shirt, pink. I just take a little bit of it and I just put it on the bulbs of my cheeks. Let's move on to, oh, let me just show you. This is what I finish it with. This is just an SPF natural sunscreen, which is nice. It's got an SPF of 30. This is just from Bare Minerals. Comes with a little brush, which is nice. But I really love, 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 love the sunscreen in this. So, okay. And I always put a primer under my eyes usually. I just don't have one here, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, and then I've got Almay Pureblends. This is Ivory. It's a nice tan. It's kind of got a sheen to it. And I just apply this all over my eyelid. It's kind of just a good palette to start out with, and I like the sheen in this. And then I've got Almay Pureblends Stone. And I just put this. Okay, so I've got droopy eyes, if you can't tell, kind of like puppy dog eyes. And then I've got some skin hair that kind of hangs over. It's not a bad thing, it's just how it goes. So I kind of like to hide that. So I will darken right there. And a lot of people, I've done a lot of actresses and stuff, and they just like this because it's kind of the style anyways. So I'll just kind of put that right into the crease. And I like to apply it with my eye open because it kind of gives it like a lift right there. Usually when I do it closed, then I end up going in the crease where it kind of gives it just that lift right there. So, and then I'll go in the corners, and same with this one. Okay. Okay. And then I take my liner, and I have droopy eyes like I said, so I take the liner and I go right on the edge of the lashes, and I just take it to the middle and I kind of wing it. I kind of wing it out. And if you mess up at all, just take your little wedge and blend it. I would blend it anyways, but I kind of just did this a little choppy, so it extra blends now. It needs extra blending now. So just sweep it on the edge of the eyes, kind of wing it out. And then I like to go under my eye, halfway too lightly though. And a lot of times I'll come back through with a an edge brush, which is just a little, it's kind of like this, but it's not puffy. It's little and skinny. And I'll come back and powder over my liner just to set it. I'm not going to do that right now just because of time, but just that'll set it so it lasts. And then I kind of jumped here, but this is almay petal color, and it's like a light, almost babyish pink. I'm going to kind of accent that in my eye too, just to kind of give it a little accent. Okay, and then my favorite trick of all, and I'm doing one eye right now, and then I'll come back and do the other, but my favorite trick of all is Origins, and it's just a light baby blue. And I come in, you can do this with the white, you can do this with anything, but I'll come in and I'll do the inner rim. And that just kind of pops out, whoop, that just pops out the white in the eye. It's subtle though, you can't tell. It looks really good on photo shoots, if you're doing film. If you're not, or if you're going to take pictures of your family or whatever, it's a good little secret. And then I like HIP, L'Oreal Paris. This is just a silver, and I kind of like to accent just right on the corner and then smudge it just a little bit. Whew, I put a lot. But that will kind of give me just a little pop right there, and it looks just really pretty, really natural. It's not obvious at all. And then come back through, you want to curl your lashes. So I take my little curler, and I just curl it. I just squeeze tight for a couple seconds. You can kind of go out as you release. Just kind of scrunch out slowly. And then I've got Bare Minerals. This is their Flawless Definition Black. I'll apply this real quick. And you want to go to the base of the lash and then kind of wiggle it up. And depending on how much you want on your eye, sorry, I can do it in here. And you want to go on the lashes. Ooh, something else that I've got too that's really nice is it's an eyelash comb. If you don't have one, I recommend getting it. 1 second, let me grab it. It kind of looks like this. Can you see that? And that will just, I don't know if you can see, but my lashes are kind of stuck together. And this will just kind of, it will just break those apart. So, and then you can do as many coats as you like. I don't love when mascara is really thick and clumpy. I think it just draws too much bad attention to the eyes, but that's just my personal preference, my personal opinion. But there you go. And then I usually take the Hip light brown, and I'll use it for my my brows. I kind of already put some liner in my brows, but we've got a great brow video that'll teach you how to do your brows and how to shape them and everything. So be sure to watch that. I'm not going to do my brows right now just because of time and because I've already done them. Okay, so then I've got, and I don't know if you can see the difference in my eyes. It just pops my eyes. I didn't do the liner or the mascara on this side yet, and it just looks really, I don't know if you can see, but it looks really good. See? Okay, so then I've got Zuzu Luxe, and this is their Dolce Vita. Zuzu Luxe Dolce Vita. I don't know if it's backwards in the camera or not. And I'm just going to use this on my lips. It's just a light pink. It's kind of got a little sheen to it. And then I'm going to put Yes to Carrots. This is their Rose Bliss. I'm just going to throw this on real quick. And I don't know if you can see the two colors on my hand. Okay, never mind. It's like a big palette on my hand. I've got my concealer and everything on there. And I just apply this lightly. I just got a little lip brush that I'm using. And then I just apply that light Yes to Carrots just right. I kind of like to put it just right in the center of my lips. It gives me like a pouty. I've already got the bigger bottom lip, but it just gives me just a little pout. So that's just my makeover. It looks really natural. Yeah, you can see the two eye difference. Yay! So, okay, go check out the rest of our videos, you guys. naturesknockout.com.